Hello. Oh my gosh.
Right?
Hello, hello.
Hi.
Sweet enough. Hello, everyone. So we are live right now. We are live on Instagram. We're also live on YouTube. If you find it more easy to watch on YouTube, you're welcome to also go on our YouTube channel, Sintija's, the same name as on Instagram, and you can watch it also there. There's a bigger screen maybe for you. Yeah. So because we did like recently we did like a very like this same format podcast kind of podcast formats in our glow up challenge, and we had really good response to this type of approach, I guess, to a conversation, to have it like more natural, more authentic. So it's not like we actually haven't planned anything. We just decided to go live. We don't even know more or less. Like, we have seen some questions that people ask. Hi, Victoria.
Hi.
Yay. So we have seen a few questions, but we haven't actually talked about them or talked through prior to this live. So right now we're just gonna do this together. So we're gonna read the questions. So those are your questions that you asked us, and we're just gonna answer them, both of us, and then let's see what happens next. I hope we're not gonna go past 1 hour, but it may happen. So yeah, it may happen. If there's really something that you like while you are listening and you really want to know, obviously you can ask questions also while we are having this live, or you can just do it after, and like after this live, and then we can do another one if there is something that we haven't answered yet. Okay, let's go. So first question, how big of a role in your dancing careers plays any previous or additional dance experience besides heels dance? Is it better to practice any other dance style too to become better in heels? Go, Katrina.
Okay, let's go. So, before heels, I did ballroom dance, and I think it pretty much just formed me in my own style as I dance. Yeah, so when I joined Sintija, we need to find those videos of 6 or 7 years ago. That was not heels that I was dancing. Sintija was teaching heels, but I was dancing like cha-cha-cha or rumba. Like the pattern of ballroom dance was literally there. You could see it like right through. She has just stepped off the I don't know how to of the competition, right? So it definitely formed me. Any style that you have done before forms whatever you choose to do now, right? So the same for you as, I mean, hip hop or whatever, right? So I don't feel that natural in that style. But if there's anything in a heels dance where you can see a little Latin move, I'm like, oh yeah, I know this. Like, this is me. So it definitely played a big role. But it was so hard to get rid of that. Oh my God, like the hands, all of this and all of the, it was tough. So it was really hard. Yeah, answering the is it better to practice any other dance styles to become better in heels? Always, like whatever you do, even if you dance hip hop, it makes sense to take heels sometimes. That just forms, like, that just helps you to be authentic, to be more like comfortable in your body, in your movements, like doing an improvisation. So yeah.
Yeah, I agree, and it will definitely make you a better dancer. The more styles you learn, the better, because each style has its own specifics and it uses different muscles, right? It's the same as it's the same as a physiotherapy. Like, that's a huge topic lately.
Right now.
But it's like, you in physiotherapy you work with your deep muscles, right? Like smaller muscles, and then like in the gym you work on your bigger muscles, right? So that's the same with like different dance styles. It's very, very important because each dance style will work on different groups, and so obviously the more styles you know, the more diverse you are, the more you actually integrate and use your whole body. And then it also looks cool because you can create your own signature style if you learn different styles. Like, say, like as a hip hop dancer, you can see it in heels, right? The same as ballroom dancer, and the other way around as well. right? So it actually makes you more interesting but also more capable, because let's say hip hop does include a lot of like isolations, and then if you add that into heels dance, then yeah, it just looks really interesting and really cool. And you definitely, like, if you go for a professional dance career, then yes, the more styles you know, the bigger chance you have to become,
Yeah.
to become famous and become a very like yeah, basically a working dancer. Yeah, so let's move on.
Yeah, let's move on.
on.
Next question.
What advice would you give to someone who wants to master heels dance and become a coach? How easy, hard it is to become one? I'll probably answer to that.
Yes, let's go.
Yeah. So I have trained a lot of heels coaches actually. So first of all, you have to learn heels dance yourself before you want to become a coach. So that this is actually a little bit of painful topic for us, because we have put a lot of effort into mastering this technique and this style, show respect for it, and also, yeah, to become better teachers ourselves. And it's very, very painful to watch that there's some people who come, let's say they even may come to Sin Stilettos and they dance like maybe like a few months, let's say like 3, 4, 5 months or something, and then they decide that they want to become heels coaches, and they like, oh my god, like, sorry, but I'm not sorry, like, that's terrible, like, that's, I'm all for empowering people to follow their, like, their passion, but there also has to be a standard, right? Like, you also have to have some kind of awareness, like, yes, if it's your passion, go and fucking work on it, yeah, put some effort in it, become the best. Don't just, only because you love it, it doesn't mean that you are, that you can teach it right away to other people, right? It's the same as in any other industry. Like, you have to become good, right? And so so to master heels dance, well, yeah, you have to like take a lot of classes, try different styles, go to workshops, take master classes until you become a master as a dancer. And then you can become a teacher. Then you, so what we do is, like, usually new teachers, they come to, like in our case, they come to me, and I actually teach them how to teach. Because it's very, very important to also understand that not all dancers can be teachers, and also not all teachers are the best dancers, right? That's true. Like, you also can be a super good teacher, but you still have to like understand the style. You still have to master the technique either way. But yes, so that's a different, actually, yeah, situation where you can be a great dancer, but you still have to learn how to teach. And that I would say you have to take private classes, and this is, some girls are taking private classes from Katrina, and then Katrina teaches what she knows. Then they take classes with Luis, and Luis tells from her perspective. Then they take with me, and then I teach from my perspective. So you can hear already like so many different perspectives, and the ways we actually explain you why we teach or why we say the things we do, right? So like in my case, I will say, okay, I will actually explain it like this so people can understand this better. You know what I mean? So that's how you become a coach. But first of all, if you do want to become one, obviously you can tell your teacher that you want to become one, right? And I can tell you like how far away are you from that goal. So I can see like, okay, what's your experience, where you're at right now, and then I will tell you, well, you need like maybe 1 year more of classes, and then we can go that like take that path. Or I can say, well, maybe it's best to choose another one because you're but it's true.
That's true. But actually, I wanted to add, that's the thing with heels. Like, you wouldn't step into a ballet class and go teach it after 3 months. And you just can't explain, but something with the heels that people assume that it's literally just put on your heels and dance. Oh my god, like you wouldn't
Seriously,
teach hip hop. You
Yeah.
wouldn't teach like ballet. Heels is the same, like it's a style on its own. How can you even imagine teaching it if you like, yeah, I'm just
Yeah, yeah, we are really passionate about this topic when it comes to heels and
Yeah.
seeing that there are girls who literally barely stand on heels are now giving classes. It's disrespectful, I would say.
Yeah.
It's disrespectful towards people who actually put so much effort,
Yeah.
and we have really been like all about standards. So yes, thank you for asking this question
Yeah.
actually, because it shows that you care.
And it's actually like, of course, times have changed. I mean, we also started somewhere, but that was like almost 10 years, like 8 years ago. Now it's a different thing. Like, yeah, I mean, thank you for the question.
Yeah.
Obviously, yeah, we had some things to say.
Yeah. All right, let's move on.
Next one. Okay.
Always wanted to ask you both, how do you get this fiery energy? Did you always have it, or it developed?
Wow.
Thank you, Nadina, for agreeing. Yay!
Thank you so much.
So fiery energy, did you always have it, or it developed?
For me, it definitely developed. Like I became like this type of person that always like, I come into the classroom, like everyone knows, I'm like, oh my god, hi. I'm like a bit of crazy person, but it developed with just getting more confident in what I do. Like if I can like say about you, I think like you were always like that. You were like this. I was like, yay.
Yeah, you were kind of like, you were
Chill.
neutral. Yes.
I was neutral, definitely, yeah. But now it's just coming out like I developed it through dance, definitely, like 100%.
Yeah.
Doing what I love, being confident in what I do, and just owning it. Basically.
And probably also being around people who are,
like, of course,
yeah, because I think, I mean, you also danced, when you did ballroom dancing, but it was a different, it's a different setup, right? It's different type of like vibration there, and it's also because it's a partner dance, it's a different vibe. Whereas in heels dance, like you are the center, right? You are the one person like everyone is looking at. So yes, actually that's the beauty of heels dance, and when we also record ourselves and all of that, that really brings out that star energy, right? That's like you are taking space. So probably that's the fiery energy that you're asking about. And yes, so have I always had it? Yes. I've always been quite, I've always taken space. Definitely the level how I show up has changed. Back in the day, I was a lot more aggressive. Then there was a point where I was like super dark feminine, like this fearless trailblazer, all of that. But yes, like I always had strong energy just in general. Now for the past like year, if whoever has followed along my journey, I definitely have become a little bit more quiet and slowed down. But that's just because I was just so tired.
She was giving us her energy, so literally she was just like, okay girls, it's your time to shine, then we'll shine together. So yeah, thank you for that, because literally like we can't like I'm not capable to be like this person just all by myself. Like you need those people around you. So I think I stole some of your energy, but it's slowly coming back, right?
It's definitely coming back. Yeah, the reason why it's coming back is because I actually did rest for quite some time, and it was very, very needed after fucking 34 years. Like all the things that I've done, like even today I was looked at my timeline and I'm like, fucking hell, no wonder I was tired.
Yeah, right.
After taking so much risks and like, just being a trailblazer, just constantly innovating, constantly dealing with shit, constantly doing things that no one else has done. It takes a lot of energy and courage. Like it's a lot of like I spent a lot of time in like I would say fight or flight, right? This state. And so I definitely have become a little bit more quiet, but generally, naturally, I definitely yes, this is the type of energy I've always had. I'm also a fire sign for all my astrology lovers. So it's that's pretty much it.
That's you.
Yes, that's me.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's move on.
Okay. So,
what is each of yours biggest goal in career and life at the moment? Ooh.
Wow, that's a deep question. Do you have an answer already?
Hi, Sandra. Um, my biggest goal in career and life at the moment, actually, there is.
Will
Actually,
you say
there
it out
is,
loud?
but I will not say it out loud.
Hmm.
So there is one thing that I can actually, tell about this. So I noticed that when I tell my goals, I give away some energy. So I have learned that for me, it's best to do and then tell after the fact. Like I will do it and then I will let you know. And there will be signs.
I mean, we are sure you will do it. Like, I'm not doubting you. So
Yeah.
we'll be waiting for the stories on
Yeah.
Instagram.
Yeah, it's gonna happen either in December or like early next year. Like somewhere around like March could be probably the latest when it's going to happen, but it will fucking happen. And it's pretty exciting. It's pretty big. It's nothing that I've done so far. It's very, very different from all the things I've done. Yes, no one knows. As you see, Katrina has no idea what I'm talking about. So no one actually knows what it is. But you'll see. Yeah. Yeah.
So mysterious. I'm trying to
Yeah.
all of our conversations. Okay. Well,
And
we'll be
yours?
ready. Okay, I will also not tell, but I mean, no, but I mean anything dance related that you can possibly imagine. Working towards that, definitely, yeah. But I can't tell, like, it's not like by, I don't know, 2025 June 15 I will be, no, I mean, like, let's just see. But right now everything dance related, whatever you can imagine, I don't know, dancing in a music video, like whatever, I will be there. Yeah.
Yeah.
But of course the plans are definitely bigger, but I'm not really keen on like I want to dance for that artist, for example. I'm just like going with the flow, whatever comes.
Which works for you usually, yeah. Yeah, you
somehow.
go with it. So basically, what Katrina is doing, she becomes a match to success, but maybe Cynthia will become TV star. Maybe close. You're close. But yeah, so Katrina is basically just becoming a match to success and recognition. But then exactly what will come, what will be a match to that energy, that's up to universe, basically. Yeah, but I guess it's about like dance career, becoming a working dancer, and which is very exciting because anything can happen. You can be maybe like invited to stages, videos, art with artists, and
definitely
very, very exciting times ahead. Yeah,
I think this year was already like being in Paris, just like getting that first offer was like,
yes,
okay, so things are happening now. So we'll see.
yeah. So we both are kind of like on this like transition where we're moving towards bigger recognition. So that's pretty much the goal. Yeah, is to become more and more recognized in what we do. Yeah, basically. Okay, thank you for the question.
Thank you. Moving on.
What is the best decision each of you have made so far? Wow. Okay.
I will definitely like being at this moment today. Oops. Definitely just turning to dance career now. When I was 28, selling my cafe and deciding that no, I have to dance now. That is the thing that you were telling on the previous live in our glow up course. When else if not now? Like literally, thank God, thanks to my friends who encouraged, and there was no like, it was hard because I had to like, I loved my business. I mean, that's what we were talking about. It's easy to leave the 9 to 5.
When you hate it.
This is like that was the easiest part. The hardest part was to decide, should I sell my business and move to dance career, or should I just like, what do I do? Right now, that was the best decision I ever made. I am as young as I am now, so when else? Yeah, definitely that.
Yeah, I think that's what takes the most courage, is to leave what's already good. what's already working. And because that is actually the biggest problem for most people, right? To start like, because when you are experiencing comfort, then that's the hardest point from which to move. Usually people will move when there's pain, right? Usually people move when it's uncomfortable, when it's like, there's something that you really, really cannot stand anymore. Yeah, moving the table. And so then it's like, okay, you have that fire underneath your butt because you understand, okay, I can't take it anymore, right? Like I'm done. Whereas in Katrina's case, it was literally like, it was good. It was a good situation. I think that's the hardest, is to like let go something good that goes well. So it's really desire motivated. It's desire motivated. Usually people are away motivated. It's like, oh, like I wait until something bad happens and then I change. In your case, you were towards motivated. That's, by the way, Tony Robbins' teaching. Towards motivation is like when you move towards something instead of run away from something, right? So most people run away from things, and I think the next level is to move towards something when it's already okay. So, but because that's usually where people stop. They're so afraid to lose what's good for something better, and it's in a lot of areas in life, right?
Definitely.
So
we're talking careers, but I mean,
it's in any area, like also relationships, obviously, and stuff like that, right? So it's like, but it's okay. I'm not like super fulfilled or happy, but it's okay. You know what I mean? And then it's like, and I don't blame you. Like I've experienced that. Like I know. Yeah. So
I think that's
I get it.
Yeah, potential that we were talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess that's your best decision, is to like to decide to do what you actually want to do, no matter what. And I would say for me the best, I've had tons of good decisions, but yeah, it's just I guess trailblazing and innovating and trying new things and not being afraid to try new things, or even if I was afraid to try new things, I still did them. A lot of good decisions actually. It's just, I would say, just following my heart. I know it sounds lame, but it's true. Like, it's just following my heart has been the best decision. To not listen to anyone has been my greatest decision, probably. To not allow other people's projections and fears to limit me was also a great decision. To be like, fuck that shit. I don't care what everyone else is doing. I'm gonna do this and just believe in myself. So those were some great decisions.
Definitely. That's why we're sitting here today.
Exactly.
I mean, wow.
Yeah, like exactly. We're sitting here, you're listening to us because of these decisions. Okay, let's move on.
Moving on. Okay.
If you could, what is the one personal thing and decision you would go back and change?
Oh, I hate these questions. I'm not hating the question. I'm just like, you can start.
Yeah, I probably, back in the day, I did party a lot. So I would call it a personal thing. So I did party a lot, and if I could, I would probably go back and not party that much.
But then you would be partying now, and who would run the business?
Yeah, in a way, I agree. That's like, when you party a lot when you're younger, then then you kind of get like tired of it all, and you're not like interested, which partly is true. I just think I partied a little bit too much. In my opinion, I really loved alcohol back in the day, and all the things, and not just alcohol. So I think it kind of fucked up a little bit my brain, to be honest. You know what I mean? Like I sometimes I wonder like how smart would I be if I didn't drink that much.
That is
you know what
deep.
I mean?
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Like, because I'm already like really, really smart. As you know.
I know.
I know. And I was like, oh my god, how intelligent or smart I would have been if I didn't drink that much, because obviously every time you drink alcohol, some cells in your brain die, right? So I was like, oh my gosh, so many years wasted. I literally was wasted. But but by the way, I gave up alcohol in 2019. So we're good now. Yay! But but yeah, that's one thing I maybe would want to change. But you know, you never know.
Definitely. Yeah. For me, like, if I have to answer from today's perspective, that is probably leaving dance. Like that, there was this gap. So yeah. So I left ballroom dance. I was so happy that right after school I had all of this free time. I didn't have to go to class. My Saturdays and Sundays were free. So, and then the time flies. Then you want to return to dance, and you're like, why did I even like? But I needed that probably, right? So yeah, I would say that.
You probably needed it to appreciate it even more.
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
Yeah, because maybe at that point, like when you left it, maybe if you continued again, like who knows what would happen, right? Maybe you stayed in ballroom and then like you started to hate it at some point.
Definitely.
All right, let's move on. Are you planning to expand with Sinstileros also in other countries somewhere? Well, I can answer that. There is one specific country that I want to expand to. We do have a lot of requirements to open Sinstileros in Dubai. Like a lot, like a lot of people are asking to open a studio there. However, right now I feel like it's more in alignment for us to do master classes than open a studio, right? Because right now we are the main teachers. So if there's going to be another studio somewhere, like right now we don't have the capacity to train teachers in other countries, right? So we still need to like become more recognized ourselves and put more energy and effort into ourselves and our personal goals, I would say, and you know, and grow the brand. And once the brand is at the level, and also like us personally, I think then yes, I would even think about franchise or something, but probably not. Like probably I wouldn't trust other people to to do that.
They would mess something up.
Yeah, they would definitely.
They are not us.
Yes, so. Exactly. So yeah, I still see that maybe I would, you know, maybe like few other team members will join and then they want to move to Dubai and you know, work there. That's an option, by the way, in the future for sure. But of course, I want to open Sinstileros in the United States. For most people, it's not going to be a secret, but yes, like it's just that's the goal eventually. We also have requests there, by the way. Hello, Ace from YouTube. Yes. So yeah, definitely there are people who have asked from Miami, who have asked in Texas to like open the dance studio there. So definitely we already have demand. Whew. Yes.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
We already answered that. Will we have again some Popup classes?
I'm trying to like.
Oh my gosh, okay. Will we have again some pop-up classes and meetings? I love them. So we have a little inside thing going on here. Cool. So yeah, I'm so glad that you loved the pop-up classes and meetings. We liked them too, but to be honest, it was very, Louise is also laughing. It was very hard to keep them, to organize them every single month. So we decided to kind of discontinue them for now. But for next season, we are thinking about creating like another membership type specifically for girls who want these pop-up classes and these meetings. So we will keep the normal membership, which is just classes, and then there's going to be another option for specifically for girls who are like, okay, we want to dance, but we also want this community aspect. We also want to have these extra classes because yes, it was also financially not, let's be honest, it was not also financially sustainable to offer these classes and pop-ups within this membership price that we had, like the basic one, right? So we need to add some amount, and then we also will know for sure, you know, those people who actually pay for those pop-up classes, we actually know how many people are interested in them either way. So yeah,
Okay,
Mhm.
and let's move.
Yeah, let's move on.
Oh,
Oh, okay. So that was
oh, we have two more. Let me see. Yeah, we
okay.
answered this.
So
We have
while
two.
Katrina is looking for more questions, there were a few more questions, I think, but we don't have access to.
Oh no,
Okay.
these two. Yeah.
Okay. So next question: your favorite choreography ever?
I would say my favorite one is yours, the Alive, Rufus the Soul. You're so surprised, like there was this caption. I mean, yeah. So Alive, Sintia's choreography, and the Slowdown. Those are my top, favorite choreographies of
Aww.
you. Yeah, definitely, for sure. Yeah.
And yours, your own?
I love my latest one. So it's called Slow Down.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah, it's
okay.
called Slow Down. So I really love that one. I don't know, something is there. So like it just feels good to dance it. You will see it this week. It's coming.
Yeah.
It's coming out.
It's
this
coming.
week.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
had more than 50 comments,
Yeah.
so we will release the
Yeah.
dance. Yeah, it was really it was truly delicious. Like when I watched that last choreo, that was the thought that came in my mind. I was like, that looks yummy. Like like when you almost feel how good the body feels it like dancing into it. So that's definitely also one of my favorite your choreos.
Thank you.
I also really liked the one which was in the summer dance camp.
Yeah, Disguise. I'm whipping Bentley and
Yeah. It was just very like
Yeah.
uplifting
Yeah.
and it was fun and high energy, and it also had your signature. So you definitely have developed your own signature movements already and like a signature style, which is really really cool. And from Luis, my favorite one is the usher. Luis is like leaving us comments on YouTube. Okay, I'm preparing slow down as well. I guess to stand on brand, yes.
Yeah.
And sorry for not being there to help with the questions. I had a class. Yeah, so unfortunately Louise had a class right now, which is why she's not here.
Yeah.
So Louise's favorite choreo is the Usher one. But there have been a few more. I just don't know the names of them. And then
I love the If You Seek Amy from mine. The Britney Spears one, which is very like LA and like I don't know if you remember, but I love that one. It was just good to dance. Like it felt good dancing it. It was like uplifting. It was dynamic. It was very like very Britney Spears. So I love that one.
we will have to.
Yeah.
I'm still dripping from Louise's class. Oh my gosh.
Nice.
We will have to then share these dances, I guess, because people probably don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah, probably.
Yes, If You Seek Amy. Okay, the dancers know.
Oh, Stefan.
And then from my choreos, my favorite ones, actually, I don't know.
You have so like
I have a lot.
Everything.
Like they are all very specific, I would say. One of my favorites probably is Next to Me. Then also I really liked Maria for some reason. It's like
So
probably
good.
because it was really good to dance it.
Yeah.
It was just very like it felt so passionate like when you dance it. So Maria. Then I mean definitely Slow Down was nice. Yeah. Well, anyways, let's move on.
Okay.
Yeah. And your dream place to live. Come on. Come on, really? My dream place to live. What could it be? I mean, mine is definitely United States. Actually, I mean, I have lived there for a few months, and I wouldn't say that it's like, I wouldn't say I would give it up for like, no, I wouldn't give up traveling for it, but I feel like that's my base. But it may change. Maybe if I start living there, I'm open to change my mind. Then another country that I really love is Switzerland. So like if it's a European country, then it probably would be Switzerland. But I feel like it's more when I'm gonna be like 50 years old or something, because it's like a very old people place.
Old people.
Yeah, it's like very slow, but it's so beautiful. The nature is I believe is the most beautiful in the whole so whole world.
Wow.
Never
I mean,
Oh my god, what the fuck? Okay.
well,
What's your dream, please? Dream place to live, I'm sorry. We're in a weird mood today.
today is, I mean, like, today is the day when your brain, like, we were previously talking, and just to give you our, like, daily life a bit, we were talking and we were just, like, looking at each other and, like, and, like, you see that there's,
we're like
nothing.
brain dead today.
Yeah.
Super, like, she was asking, what did you do today? And I'm like, I don't
Oh.
know idea. I like,
And you?
yeah, it's that kind of day.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
anyways.
sorry.
It's okay. But regarding the place to live, like, of course, I would love to try living in US for a longer period of time. But when I'm like here in Europe, I'm like, oh my God, I love Europe so much. I mean, I don't know, we'll see. So wherever my dance career takes me, let's see. But LA is like, I need that in my bucket list. Like, I need those more than 3 months for sure.
Yeah.
Like, I need that,
Yeah.
you know?
I think it's the same for me. Like, I need to see. Because that has been a dream, like, for a long time. And it's almost like I just have to fulfill it. And I don't know if that's going to be the place where I still will want to live after I've actually lived there. So I guess for you it's the same. It's like, we want to try. It has to happen. It will happen. And then we'll tell you if it's still a dream place to be. Okay, so actually the questions have finished. So if you have any more questions right now, then we're gonna be live for like we can be for 5 more minutes. Like, we can answer like a question or two if you have anything right now. If you don't, then we're gonna end the live.
Or we can also share something. Do you have like something like in your mind from the live that we did on our glow up, like that we could share, like some moments?
Not really, because I'm usually like, I need to respond. Like, usually, as you know, like, my brain is like full of things, and I cannot choose one thing to tell. I need questions. Love you, Ashley. Thank you for sharing your answers. Thank you for listening. Will there be Sin Stilettos merch apparel at some point? Oh my gosh, yes. Yes, we actually have been, that has been a plan from the fucking beginning of the time. Seriously, 2017. And actually we already had Sin Stilettos clothes at some point.
I still have this
leggings, right?
Leggings and the hoodie. Yeah, or it wasn't a hoodie or whatever.
It was kind of like a hoodie. Yeah, we had leggings, we had hoodies. So we are actually already had Sin Stilettos merch. But because again we have so many plans, like not just plans, there's actually like so many things that we do behind the scenes, and it's just impossible to like give you the description of every single thing that we do, but we just can't get to that. So if there's anyone who's really good at like, I don't know, like being a great designer and like wants to take care of our Sin Stilettos merch, you can definitely approach me and text me a message and say like, I want this responsibility. That's great. If there's someone listening right now who's like, you know, feels like, oh my God, that's my dream, or you know, that's my purpose in life, to create Sin Stilettos merch, then you are welcome to text me, because we literally just don't have enough people currently, or like a specific person who could take care of that part in you know, in studio. But yes, we even have designs. We even have like designs that the sketches, so all we have to do, literally, we just need a manufacturing company, and you know, basically someone who just takes charge of this thing. Project management is literally my job. I can do everything except design. Well, if we would want someone who is specifically with like interested in fashion and clothes, because it's it will be very specific. You have to be super knowledgeable about that specific area, because I would need a person who knows exactly what to do in regards to, so it's not just project management, but it's like literally you have to know exactly how to expand in this area, understand what kind of marketing we need, blah blah blah, all of that. Because yeah, I definitely have had too much of experience where I take people in and then I have to teach them how to do their job. And so I'm definitely not interested in that currently anymore. So only come to me if you're
If you don't have any questions, then
like no, if you're specifically like if you are really knowledgeable and you know what the fuck you're doing, and I will not have to teach you. That like really it's really frustrating for me. So yay.
Yeah.
Thank you for the question. Definitely coming soon, within 1 year for sure.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Any other questions? I love how Louise is talking to us on YouTube.
Yeah, she's supporting
Yes,
us
she's
there.
saying yes. If someone is ready to help, write us now.
Yeah.
Thank you for support. Okay, looks like no more questions. Okay, it was really awesome to be live. It's always awesome. We should do this
Yeah.
more often. I
Yeah.
say that every
Yeah.
single
But
time.
this year we have done it quite a lot.
I guess
Like,
so.
yeah, several times.
Yeah. Yes, for some reason Instagram Live was not working on my side. Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Well, it seems like it's working here at least.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice.
Okay, well, let us know if you have any more questions. If we should do this again. I can provide suppliers, etc. I have a lot of them. Okay, let's talk about this after the live. All right.
Yes.
Bye, guys.
Thank you so much.
Woo.
Bye.